Hello everybody, I'm the Lazy Kiwi and welcome to another Create a Sim video. So today we are doing something pretty fun that I've not done in a while, which is create characters in Create a Sim based off of other characters, whether it's from a movie, a series, a game, which this time we are doing Stardew Valley. And if you're an OG fan of mine and you've been watching my videos for a while, you would know that I have made a Stardew recreation in the past before, pretty much like a year ago at this point. I'm pretty sure it's a year, maybe even more, I'm not sure, but it's a while back. And in that video I created Abigail, Sebastian, Haley, and I think Elliot from that video. And this time I'm doing another 4 characters, so I'm not gonna do the same ones again unless it's like really a long time and I feel like my style has changed completely, which I do think my style has changed since then, but definitely not as much that I would recreate those characters again. But today, starting off, we are going to be doing Emily, which personality-wise is definitely one of my favorite characters in the game. Of course, if you've never played Stardew Valley, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite non-games ever. Absolutely, I love that game so much. Me and my boyfriend have actually been playing this game recently non-stop. Like, we are absolutely obsessed. We're doing like a little modded let's play together where we have a few aesthetic mods, nothing too major like Stardew Expanded and stuff like that, just a few mods to make the game look prettier and aesthetics and just quality of life things. And we are now pretty much almost to year 3 at this point, which is more or less the farthest that I've gotten in the game myself as well. So we've really been playing this game a lot. But anyway, as I was saying, we are making Emily first, and she is an absolute superstar in the game. I love her so much. I don't want to spoil too much if you guys have not played the game, so I don't want to like spoil cutscenes or anything like that, but just know that she is the cutest little character. She loves dancing, making clothes, things like that. She's just so cute and very weird. She's one of the weirder characters in the game, which I think makes me like her even more because she is so weird. I don't know, I just feel like her character overall is really well done, and she's so cute. I am adding like these little pictures as well so that you guys can see what their in-game art style kind of looks like compared to my version of them. Of course, these versions are not going to be completely realistic, like side by side they would be unrecognizably like, well, unrecognizable is not the word for this, but they would be like perfect matches. Of course not. These are going to be in my style and what I think they would look like if they were a sim in my game. So next up, I thought it could be a really fun idea to do Sandy because she is pretty much besties with Emily. So I thought, you know, that would be a really cute idea. I was gonna do Clint because he's obsessed with her, but then I realized I really don't like Clint, so I'm not gonna make him. I'm just going to feel so sad and depressed myself if I were to make that sad and depressed man in my game. And also, I don't like making men. I'm not gonna make a man in The Sims that I don't even like, you know, so I would at least, you know, like to have some eye candy when I do make a man. I'm kidding, but yeah, I just don't personally like Clint that much, so I don't think I will be making him, but it would have been funny. It would have been funny because I like to make these little pairs. So for today we have Sandy and Emily, and then after that I'm gonna make 2 more, which I don't want to talk too much about them until I get to them. So we're gonna move on with Sandy here. I struggled a lot with her lipstick. I don't know what it is about, but I cut out probably like a minute worth of me just picking lipsticks for her, and I still don't know if I'm so happy with the end one that I did because it's pretty generic, but I don't know what it was about her lipstick, but we're just gonna move right along. I also didn't know really what color to pick for her eyes because there are so many different like eye colors that she had in the art that I was looking at. For reference, I do look at a lot of fan art and stuff when I do make these videos, just to get some inspiration and see what everyone generically thinks they look like, and then turn it into my style as a sim. But anyway, I saw a lot of pink to match her hair, but then there was also some brown, some really bright blues, and even some purples. So I went for pink because it was the one that I thought matched the most and the one that I also saw the most. But of course, let me know what you guys think. I might be completely wrong. I didn't go and Google Sandy, Stardew Valley eye color or anything crazy like that, so it might be something else. But I'm just gonna stick with the pink because I think it looks really cute with the pink hair as well. So yeah, this is pretty much the face that I went for. I do, now that I'm done, I wish that I had made her face a little bit rounder, because in the actual art style, like the pixel art of her, it is more like a round shape, but when I was looking at fan art and stuff, a lot of people gave her like almost more of a foxy look, so I wanted to do something kind of in between. But now I do wish that I had opted for the rounder face in the end, but I still really do like how she turned out. So she is done here at this point. I also really struggled with her dress. Like, I wanted to make it a darker blue, like darker than this one, but the darker blue that this dress had was really dark, so I went for this like bright blue one. It is pretty, it's just not the exact blue that I would have liked, but that's okay. Moving on to our next sim, we have the wizard, who is going to be the only man that I'm gonna be making in today's episode. Well, video. This could become episodes, so if you guys would like to see more Stardew Valley characters, definitely let me know, because I do have a lot of fun making them. As I said, I love the game, I love the characters, so I would not at all mind making more of them. But as we know, the wizard is kind of a DILF. Like, he is very much an older guy in the game, but very much hot. He is. When I was playing like on my own for a while, before me and my boyfriend started our little playthrough, I had the Stardew Valley Expanded mod, and he was the character that I was pursuing. Like, he was the one that I wanted to marry the most out of everybody. We all know that Sebastian will forever and always hold my heart, okay? But the wizard? Okay, hear me out. I know there's a lot of wizard stans, and I am not alone in feeling this way, because, you know, the wizard is, and especially with some of the mods, like the character overview, I don't know what to call it. What do you call it? Overlay mods that change like the little picture that they have, the portrait. I don't know what they're called, but there are a few of those that are also really nice for the wizard. So yeah, I really like the wizard, but that's also why I am making him today. Although I struggled. Usually I do struggle a lot when it comes to making male sims, but the fact that this guy has this really vibrant / kind of dark purple hair, and that's not something that I have in The Sims. The hair was such a big problem to me. I really struggled with the hair. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like this that he has right now is okay. Like, it is pretty purple. It's the most purple hair that we have naturally in the game, but it is nowhere near the purple that he actually has. So in the end, I decided that I really didn't like this. I would instead change the beard and the eyebrows to be black, and then use this mod that I have, well, the CC that I have, to change the color of his hair to be a much closer purple to the one that he actually has in game, because there was no way that I was gonna have him have this like little pinky periwinkle lavendery color, not even lavender, it's more pink than that for his hair, and then just I would much rather have the dark purple and then black for the other ones. It doesn't completely look like him, but I think it looks better than the other colors, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, of course, and what you would have done instead, because I wasn't about to remove his beard. That is one of the main factors of my dude, is his beautiful, luscious little beard, okay? But I don't know, I do like how he turned out. It's just not as perfect as I wanted it to be, and I might have also needed to toughen up his wrinkles a little bit more, make them a bit more prominent, so that he looks like a bit more angrier and stuff. but I like it. I like how he turned out. And then last but not least, we have Caroline. I thought it would be funny, well, technically not me, my boyfriend gave me this idea. He thought it would be funny to add Caroline and the wizard, given that there's this entire lore of them having an affair and their affair baby being Abigail and all that jazz. I thought it would be so funny. And also, personally, I love Caroline. She is such a sweet and kind character and definitely deserves more than Pierre. No offense, my dude, but she definitely deserves more, given that she is so kind-hearted and, you know, her funky little tease and all that jazz. I personally ship her and the wizard. That is, of course, when I am not pursuing the wizard myself, you know. But yeah, I love her, and I wanted to, you know, add some drama, make them in The Sims, knowing full well that she probably had an affair baby with the wizard, which is so crazy to me. Like, that whole storyline is just wild. I wish that Concerned Ape would like confirm or deny this, but also the allure is almost not knowing. But yeah, I don't know. She also, in a lot of the fan art that I saw of her, she had a blue skirt, and then in others, she had a purple skirt. So I didn't know what to go for, but again, for some reason, purple is such a difficult color for people to make. I don't know what it is about purple, but nobody really had the right purple that I was looking for, so I just opted to stick with the blue because the blue was the same as all of the others that I saw, so I just stuck with that one. But that is all of the characters for today. I had a lot of fun making these, so again, if you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know which of the characters is your favorite and who you would like to see next if you do want more. But that is going to be everything for today, so thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, as it really does help me out, and I will see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody!